Alright, time to report back to Ursendel. You are returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amadine? You must tell me all. There were some vampires and some skeletons, and I killed her dead. So, she went so far as to consort with devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are of the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence, I allowed I not know how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both. I am an abettor to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. But first I'm going to sit here on the bench for a while, in case any other heroes need to come by and ask about Hawk Manor, so that I can unlock it for them too. Alright, well you do that. I'm going to go zip over to Seaman Philia and let her know what's going on. Welcome back, Sophie. Full glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the Twelveswood? Two of La Habrea's minions? And they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt. The Ascians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet, come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Level 28 weapon. I'm pretty sure I'm higher than that.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlwyb hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The Echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
Was that an insult? Like, was she suggesting that I only survived against Ifrit because of the Echo? Because let me remind you, there was a fight and I won. Okay, I'm strong. Don't be dismissing me like that.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
I do kind of feel like Y'shtola was like calling me out there a little bit. Like, yo, this isn't gonna be some easy little fight with Ifrit. This is Titan, baby. Like, okay, well, you know, I can probably handle it. I am the Warrior of Light. I'm just saying. Good to see you, Private Hiscaris. The Scion sent word that you are on your way. To business, then. It is as we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogamoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals. Fodder for their fell primal. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Your deeds bring glory to the Maelstrom, Private Hiscaris. Right proud am I to call you one of our own. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Sophie personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the kobolds plagued our people. Nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten peace, it was to the Company of Heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So, it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands, and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lominzans who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes the little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already, we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. I trust I can count on you, Private? I feel like I should get a promotion for this, boss. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The Company of Heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lenosha. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Alright, so we're gonna go after the former Company of Heroes. Get some information on Titan. Alright, so this is the Grey Fleet. This is where we're supposed to find one of the members of the Company of Heroes. There's Y'shtola to tell me I'm in the right spot. And here's Tactum. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find ye a lass or three. You gonna say something, Venture, or just keep staring? Eh? You want to know about the Company of Heroes? Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old Tractum was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted to know? So you want to hear the tale of how the Company of Heroes bested a primal, do you? Let me guess, you mean that bastard Tidus, aye? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights we did. The ground trembled with every step Tidus took, and when he hit you, girl, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Ugh, just like that. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, I'll have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Tidus. Huh, well too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have made a nest by the windmill just south of here. Aye, do that, then we'll talk. Something seems off, doesn't it? Maybe he's just calling him Tidus because of his like what's that called? Slang? I don't know, not slang. His Oh, I can't think of what the term is for it now. What is that called? Oh, that's a horrible feeling. Like, my brain is just completely turned off now. Well, anyway, he was calling him Tidus instead of Titan, which is odd. Unless he was playing Final Fantasy X recently and he just forgot. Got carried away having too much fun. Accent, that's the word I was trying to think of. Maybe it's because of his accent. But then, why does the heroes need me to go and kill some rats? He was kind of silly. So the best beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Save me the hassle of... never mind. What? You're still asking me how I beat Tidus? I don't know, Venturer. It was a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you'd need to be capable of slaying, say, a Gabu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and stand and look out in case a Gabu comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Tidus. Alright, well this one's a little more understandable, I guess. Like, he doesn't want to just send anybody after Titan. That kind of makes sense, right? I gotta prove myself. Okay, I can do that. Oh, there's a Gabu. You know, I slayed one of these already a long time ago for the Hall of Novice. That was pretty easy. You again? Then that Gabu that was harassing the mills is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, Venturer. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. I think you'd better start talking, or we're gonna have issues, buddy. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you've got what it takes to face Tidus. Maybe if you slew a, Tractome? You in here drinking again? If you are, that Gabu would better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have me word on that. Cleaved the bastard's skull in two with me trusty axe, I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask her? She'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true, was it Tractome who slew that Gabu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Tractome, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes. The legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Tidus. Tidus? Tidus? Who in the seven hells is Tidus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Well, see, Tidus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagan shite I've ever heard. Both of you, outside. We'll learn the truth the Lominsan way. Tractome, if you didn't slay that Gabu, you may consider your contract revoked. Hello? Alright, you know the rules. First one to smash their boulder will be judged the Gabi Slayer. And don't even think about trying to kill me, that's cheating. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. Ah, the hell's with it. Let's get the contest over with. Yeah, my boulder is much bigger, if you can see over here. Oh, and then he casts Paralyze on me, okay. Now he's doing random attacks at me. That's nice. Oh look, he set up a bomb. He set up a bomb. 15 seconds. I've got 15 seconds to beat my rock before his bomb goes off. What is he doing while he's... Oh, he's over there hiding. Whatever, man. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson, honest I have. Save your blubbering, Tractum. Ugh, gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you wouldn't believe me, Look, his name was Weiskat, alright? Weiskat. He'll tell you how to defeat Tidus, or whatever the hell's that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. I don't know, dude. You kind of like lied on your job application. That's usually a good reason to not be employed anymore. I'm just saying. To Costa del Sol!